Giroux wears 28, so I'm not sure why he was not wearing 28 this whole time. We're going to sim to the regular season, then we'll bring up the spreadsheet, make our predictions in our quest for a title defense in year number 6 of your Anaheim Ducks. It was an interesting run. Like, looking back on that run, we somehow got past Vegas. Like, in terms of, like, I didn't know if we were going to win. And then we ended up, after beating Vegas, we pretty much went on an absolute tear and destroyed everything in our path, winning. So it wasn't even close. All right, so the roster. What the fuck? Why is it like that? No, get out of here.
Made the lineup.
He did make the lineup. Ooh, okay, I like that better. Ooh, okay, Wright's gonna stay on the third line because that makes him and his line better. Oh, no, we'll keep it like that. Samsonov. Wait, who's someone scratched? Why is Drouin scratched?
He's old.
Who sits? Kopaka?
Yeah.
We have so many players on this roster. Jesus. Okay, that works. And then... Okay, that's fine. I like this, though. This third line chemistry is pretty good. And then on defense... Ooh, okay, I'm gonna like that top line. No, it makes Slavin better. Oh, God. No. That doesn't change anything. Nah. That's fine. Shouldn't really fiddle around too much. And in net, of course, Gibson and Merzlikins. Pretty good tandem there. Special teams. As long as nothing's negative, I'll allow it. Besides... Oh, wow. The penalty kill's not actual 0. Okay, what if we put... Wait a minute. Why? Why is Ekholm not playing?
What a save.
And why is Steve... Why?
What a save.
Oh my god, play him. What the fuck is that? Look at this shit.
You're good. You submitted your assignment, right?
Yes.
Sick.
I don't even know where to put this guy. You could put him there, and then it makes...
I wish the best lines would put into account the chemistry as well.
Yeah, and it's not just... we're just gonna put him.
Hey, EA, do that.
Please.
We'll be waiting. Thanks.
Thanks. Okay, I don't understand their logic in this, but I'm just gonna let it be.
Cameron, how could you? You remind me of Trekker.
Okay, so there's a huge logjam of centers now that Zach LaHarou's actually good.
I guess we have to trade someone, like Raquel.
He is getting a little old. And he's also being paid a lot.
But he is a Chad, so we gotta keep him. Because look at that chin.
We will need a number 1 center, and maybe Raquel might be the man that has to go along with a top-tier thing to get that type of player. However, Giroux is still around for another season, but, like... Anyway, predictions. I say we go second in the Pacific again. And you know what? Now that we've proven we can win the Cup, I'm going to say Stanley Cup final. Oops, that's not where I'm supposed to fucking put that. I'm going to put mine. Second in Div, Stanley Cup final.
First in Div, third round.
Now that we've proven we can win, I think it's realistic to assume that we can go deep in the playoffs. Now that we've proven it. And that was my thing, is I never wanted to give them any unrealistic expectations until they've proven they can do it. But now they have. So.
Oh, bother.
I'm so dummy. 2 5-2 wins in a row there to start off. Nice. 4-1 win over the Blue Jackets. 4-1 loss, but still plenty of goals scored in the first 3. 2-0 loss. Offense goes quiet there. We get a 6-5 barn burner against the Stars. 4-3 win over the Islanders. Couple of extra points there. 4-3 overtime loss. We got a point. 3-0 win against the Stars. 3-0 loss to the Blues. And a 3-2 loss to the Avalanche. So not a terrible first month. Not ideal, but not terrible. And Shane Wright's off to a pretty good start. So we're 4th in the division right now. We're only in the playoffs by a couple points, but it's only the first month, so I'm not really going to be looking to make changes until, of course, some time goes by. And we still have 2 very good goaltending prospects that, like, if we need to make a big trade for a cup run, I'll do it.
Indeed.
Because I think the team has what it takes to go on another run. A couple of losses there, though. I don't like that. Rough go here so far in the early goings of the season. We're still in a playoff spot, but in the early goings, it's not exactly giving me not a whole lot of confidence. Holy shit. Some not so good looking games there for the Ducks. 4-2 win. Followed up with a 4-2 loss. We're struggling to stay above 500. Now we're below 500. Might need to make some tweaks to the lines. Okay, we're 11-10 now. 5-3 loss. Okay. There. Okay, so that wasn't exactly the most ideal second month, but with how close the division is, a big trade could put us right on the map, and our team's offense slowed right down. We had Shane Wright, who was off to a solid start. Okay. Lafreniere, love to see some performance out of you. I'm getting real tired of expecting same result from you.
Good thing I didn't say Steele should go with his 5 mil.
Yeah, Steele's the one player who I'm not even disappointed in. If anything, it's going to be like a Giroux plus a big piece and trade up for like a top center.
Yes.
All right, goals for per game. We are certainly not in the top, not like usual. We are currently in the bottom 8. That's not good. And goals against average is alarmingly high.
Okay.
So we're definitely going to need to make some tweaks. I don't want to say trade yet, but definitely some roster moves. Or like definitely some shake-ups to the lineup. Something needs to change. Alright, so Giroux overall went down by 1. So we're going to put Raquel on the top. Actually, Sam Steele. You're going to get the promotion to the top line.
I think it's time to trade Giroux.
Maybe, Shane Wright
He's
is...
going down.
I like where he is, though. Lindholm maybe has to move up. Raquel... Maybe we just have to, like...
Where should Wright be according to his potential?
Second. So we'll maybe put him on the second line now that I'm not interested in keeping the third line there.
He could be the quote-unquote replacement.
Right? Yeah. And then look Giroux in a big piece for like a top left wing or a top center rental.
Yeah.
Defense, and I don't understand why our defense is so bad.
Maybe it's the goaltending for once.
Maybe we'll put Slavin on the top line. Nah,
Because you did turn scoring up.
I did. Gibby's playing a little pedestrian, and Kommerslikins hasn't played up to his usual self.
Yeah.
We're gonna definitely need to make a trade, and I think Claude Giroux has outstayed his welcome a little bit.
Ooh. Yeah. I'm going to have to sort of agree with you on that one there.
And then we have like a log jam on the left side. I kind of want Samsonov to play.
Get Kopak out of here.
He's cheap though.
Or Milano.
I think Milano, yeah. He hasn't played all season.
He's doing pretty freaking. Yeah.
Just a little one. Little one. Williams, have you been playing? Well, you've been in the minors this whole time.
Why?
I don't know.
Why do they have like 3 right wingers?
Probably because we had so many centers.
Ow.
We had so many centers. We had 5 centers right now.
Yeah, you gotta.
And on defense, I can't really trade anybody. Like, and I don't even know if it's entirely their fault either.
It's the goaltending that's been pretty freaking garbage.
But I'm pretty sure now, like, with everything
Turned up.
it's most likely goalies are going to suffer a little bit.
Yeah.
Milano. And then probably part ways with a goalie prospect. All right, now centers. We're looking for a number 1 center. Top of the... what the fuck?
Okay.
God damn. That's not going to happen. We're going to have to be a little more realistic than that. Casey Middlestat.
What a blast.
In real life, yeah. Jack Eichel, no. That's too much value. Sean Monahan's extended. Jesus. Dubé, no. Nikash, no. Jonathan Taves. That just... no. No. Like... no. I don't want to, like, once again, give up on... what's his face? Lafreniere, but, like, once again, another franchise mode where he's just been average. Not even, like, special, just average. Frustrating to understand. Kopitar. Okay, he's looked pretty good.
Bring him in for Giroux and something.
Bring him in, just make a simple 1-for-1 trade, and then add on like a second and a third, or a fourth. Alright, so maybe it's just a simple 1-for-1 shakeup. Bring in someone a little more offensively inclined. Okay, they actually fixed the lines, and they look like they work for me. They work for me. I'm not complaining. Is there anybody that sitting out that shouldn't be? Nope, not really. And on defense, yeah. Hopefully that works. Not maybe a bigger trade needs to be made. But we brought in Kopitar, who's been pretty good this season. So maybe it was just a small change we needed to make. Not a good start. 5-2 loss. Man, we're looking really rough around the edges here. This is not looking good. This is looking really bad, actually. We're last in the division. We're tied for last. That's not good. Jesus fucking Christ.
What happened? Ugh.
Playoff hopes are slowly fading away with a team with so much promise, too. Like, this would hurt more if we didn't have the cup, though. And that's the sad part, is that we'll at least have our 1 cup to warm us up. But this is not... we're on a win streak now, but it's not looking good. Like, we'd have to, like, legitimately destroy everything in our path for the rest of the season to even have a shot at the playoffs. We're 8 points out right now. We held on to our first-round pick, which is so far the smartest decision of the season so far. But the problem is like, I brought in a team that's insane. They should be like cup contenders, but they might not even make the playoffs. But I have to ask you now, if we don't make the playoffs, what do we do? Like,
It's called rebuild.
or at least, because we're in year 6 now. If we rebuild, it's gonna pretty much kick the rest of the franchise mode away. Because we'll have year 7, 8, 9, 10, and we'll rebuild for maybe a year or two, and then we'll only have 2 more years if we're lucky. Maybe just get rid of some of our old pieces, and then kind of just go from there. We'll trade up to the deadline. If we're not even close to making the playoffs, we may have to sell, which is not something I think that's not something I expected to be saying at this point in our franchise mode. I expected us to be cup contenders.
Do a retool.
Pull like a New York Rangers New York Rangers openly admitted to rebuilding. Kind of like a Boston Bruins, where they just retooled some stuff, reconfigured, and then came back to the playoffs a year or two later, and we're back to cup contender form. Don't like trade everything. Keep the main core together. But like any rentals or any of the 1 year left guys, gone. Get what you can for them. We're right at 500, man. I don't know what to do. We're right at 500. We're out of the playoffs by fuck. We're out of the playoffs by like 8 points.
Retool.
I think it's best to just
Keep our pick.
count out the season. We do have time for another one after this too, which is nice. But this was not part of the plan. But any 1 year's gone. Kopitar, you're first. I suppose we'll trade you to a competitive team. Get something for you. Okay. Trade you to a good team. Go win a cup with the Avalanche, Kopitar or something. I don't know. Okay, we got a second and a fourth. Yeah, just recoup any assets we can at this point. Left side. Oh yeah, I forgot he existed. Sonny Milano, go somewhere, not here. He hasn't exactly been an ace for us. Traded to Detroit for a second round pick. Okay, maybe not Detroit. I guess you can go to LA, I don't care. Oh yeah, we don't have picks that we can take from them. New Jersey, you're a contender. You want to give up your second, just trade Milano for a second. Why do you have Dominic Kubalik anyway? Isn't he on Chicago? Where is he? Oh no, put Dominic Kubalik on waivers. Oh, what would you ever do? New York Rangers want him. Trade for a second round. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. So the Anaheim Ducks have so far their title defense. This was much like the 2012 Kings. The 2012 LA Kings made the playoffs, won the cup and everything. Then I'm pretty certain the next year they missed the playoffs entirely. Or no, it was 2015. 2015 they did that. Just a... Do you have another second round pick? Fine, we'll take 2/3 instead. What? And then you're like, no, now we gotta put this guy on waivers if we made this trade. Well, then don't accept it in the first place.
That's not gonna work.
Jeez. No one's got space. Tampa does. Jesus. You'll be over the league maximum. Are you kidding me? What about Toronto? You guys are good. We'll take, like, your second. Oh, my lord. Okay, fine. We'll get, like, a third and a fourth. Nice. Okay. So we're going to kind of limp into the end of the season here with any dignity we have left. Samsonov can stay around. He's part of the core. Jones, sure. Pardon me. You're good. We're not going to get anything for you. Let's be honest. Defense, Jacob Slavin, it was nice having you on the team. Yeah, I guess you're going to have to go. And I want to pull the plug on you two. You have not been anywhere near what I want you to be.
Boss. Trade them both.
We'll trade them to separate teams out of the West because Slavin could be a pain in the ass at another team. Does Boston have anything? Or like a prospect we can snag? A zoo. No.
Zekin.
Any picks? Trade for your first and your second. Boston looks like they're making the playoffs, so we may as well get a first out of them. Nice. Alright, so we got a first round pick out of the Slavin trade. And we'll trade Ty Smith. We can literally pick up any other 82 overall defenseman for significantly cheaper.
What a bust.
Has not worked for our team in the slightest. I don't think Calgary's going to be getting a high pick. Nah, they don't even have like any picks after the first round. Alright, Detroit wants them. Last time we tried this though, this didn't work. More than 45 skaters. We could get Detroit's first. It'd be close. Who the hell is Brendan Tracy? Why does he matter so much? Who you trying to save here? You're trying to save a bum? Who? Why do you care so much about this guy? Well, just take him.
Oh, poor guy.
Well, just take him. Okay. Don't complain. Oh, yeah, right. Right, the poison. The poison for Cusco. Cusco's poison.
Yeah, okay, boomer.
Fuck off, fucking.
I like how that gets more and more inaudible every time we do that.
What? Just a bit.
Okay.
There.
Wicked.
We got some picks back. In Anaheim, we're kicking the can down the road for the season. We have lots of picks. Go into a big draft. Unless we somehow make the playoffs.
Never.
Not likely. This team's been very disappointing. And we're going to definitely need to make some moves at the deadline. Just sim to the, I guess, the final 5 games. It's just our tradition, final 5 games.
Nice moves. Take 'em.
Fine. Get wrecked. Alright. Just kill our season already. We're not going to make the playoffs. No sense in giving us false hope. And you're going to give us false hope, aren't you? We're out of the playoffs by 4 points. There's no way we're making the playoffs. There's no way. We're out by 4 points. Yeah, see, not even a 9-2 loss. Like, there you go. We're not even going to make the playoffs. May as well not tease us with the, oh, you might make it. You might. You're right there. You're only out by 3 points. You might do it. No, we're not. Stop. Look, we're out of the playoffs by 1 point. We're out of the playoffs by 1 point. We're not making the playoffs.
There's still hope.
There is no hope.
There's still hope.
When our defenseman leads the team in points, we're not making it. And we're in a playoff spot. We're not making it, boys. Don't give us false hope. And you guys somehow made the fucking playoffs. How did you make the playoffs? We did better in that month than we did in the other months. What is this?
John Klingberg carries the team to the finish line. What a beaut.
Jesus fucking Christ. What was that? We did not deserve to be there. We're gonna be out in the first round. What was the point of that? What was the point of that? We got 90 points. We went backwards.
John Klingberg.
I'm pretty sure, got the 8th pick, or 8th best record in the West. Yeah, we are 4th in the division and 8th in the West. We legitimately picked up the last spot. And if we pull off a Los Angeles Kings, I swear to Christ.
4 straight years in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's nice. But no, there was no way we should have made that. There was no way. What place? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16th. Wow, we fell from grace in terms of goals for and goals against. We let in more goals than we scored. 29, 28, 27, 26, 25th. That was tied for our worst defensive output. How did we make the playoffs?
Let me just pull that out.
We tried so hard to kick the season away. And Shane Wright just put the team on his back as well as the best forward. Pasternak played terribly. Lafreniere went backwards. And this team's been brutalized. Fucking Gibson with his horrifically bad record too. Or bad save percentage, goals against average. We'll be lucky to win one round. Against the St. Louis Blues. There's no way we're beating the Blues. No matter who they have. This team looks pretty deep. They look as good as us, but we somehow sucked our way to 8th in the West. I'm going to say Blues in 6. We're not making it out of the opening round.
I'll take us in 6.
I don't think we are. I don't. All right, that was first period. Let's close the spreadsheet. Second period. Oh, we got 2. Okay, third period. Holy shit. Okay, we won 6-3. Good start, boys. If you guys can win this round, then I'll believe. If you can win this round, I'll believe. Then you can compete with the best. But you have to prove me wrong. You have to prove me wrong first. All right, here we go, boys. Game 2, first period. All right, we got 3 second period. Holy fucking shit, we're destroying the Blues. Where was this all season? Did it really take making the playoffs? Like, yeah, we're gonna play fine. We're gonna play good now. Where was this before? We're up 2-0 over the Western Conference champs. Oh god damn. Jesus Christ, we got killed in game 3. It got so bad they pulled Gibson and put in Merzlikins. Were the Blues the President's Trophy winners, or were they like, I don't think they were. I just don't think that the Blues were President's Trophy winners. They were second best. So if we can beat the Blues, you never know. But we're up 2-1 on the Blues. We're back in Anaheim. If we can win this game, I don't see why we don't win the series. But anyway, first period, 3-1 Ducks. Lafreniere, Samsonov, Raquel, and Blaze for the Blues. Second period, they get 1. Real-time Sims, close game. So the shots are pretty equal. The Blues are on the power play. They kill it off, and they tie it up. Ryan O'Reilly. Can we answer back with one of our own? You give them another power play. You give them another power play. It's like you guys wanted to lose that game. It's like you guys wanted to lose that. What a joke. Freaking joke. That was a joke. How did you have a 3-2 lead or 3-1 lead and then you blew it? Okay. First period, boys. You're going to have to play a little better than that if you want to survive. And, yeah. You guys are 1 game away from being eliminated. The Blues almost reverse sweeped you, pretty much. It feels like a reverse sweep. We were up 2-0. And there was promise in winning that series. But then the Blues were like, all right, this is our show now. Good morning. Oh, there's still hope, boys. Are you going to actually give us a Game 7? Or are you going to fulfill my prediction?
Ooh.
There it goes.
Really? Falk?
There it goes. There goes our glorious title defense. First round exit and 6 to the Blues. Congratulations, boys. You freaking...